Hi everyone, well, my monster PC broke a good while ago, the graphics card, so I took it apart. As you can see, it's over here. Here's the motherboard, fan controller, the processor itself, part of the RAM memory and all that. I'm gonna sell my late 2012 setup, of course I'll keep the case. But anyway, I don't really have the money to upgrade it, so I put the computer away for a while until I can buy a new setup, because I want to make it faster, of course, and better, so that costs quite a bit of money. And right now I got other priorities, so I had to buy a computer which was decent enough for my needs to use until I can upgrade my monster PC. And here it is. It's a 2011 Dell Vostro 460 mini tower computer. As you can see, it does look pretty decent. The big Dell logo on the front, the power button. It has the Intel Core i7. Let's take a look at the front panel. It has a DVD drive over here, and there's a space for one more. Here's the DVD drive, as you can see. And some more hidden things over here. There you go. 4 USB 2.0 connections and microphone and headphone jacks, and a place for an additional floppy drive if you want to install one. And now let me show you what's inside. This is the original power supply on 350 watts, which doesn't sound that much, but it's okay enough for this kind of computer. It does have the original 500 GB mechanical hard drive with 7200 RPM. Now this computer is all original, except the RAM memory, which is upgraded from 4 to 8 GB. It really improved the speed performance, I can tell you. This is the original cooler. A chassis fan. There's space for another hard drive, as you can see. As you can see, does have two more SATA connections over here. The processor is an Intel Core i7 2600 with 4 cores and 3.4 GHz. This is how the backside looks like. It has a HDMI output, eSATA connection, 4 more USB 2.0 connections, which is the internet connection, and the audio output. So how is it on in a Dell Vostro 460 computer? Well, about the sound, it's pretty quiet. It has this mechanical locker hard drive which is vibrating, and that's what makes a bit of noise, but that's nothing that really disturbs you. It's certainly a lot more quiet than my monster PC used to be. But I'm gonna upgrade to a SSD hard drive and it's gonna be extremely quiet. As for the performance, it's extremely great. It's really fast. However, the integrated graphics card isn't all that good, but it's okay. If you don't do gaming on this computer, it should be fine, but you can of course add an additional graphics card if you wish. You can do quite a few improvements to make it even faster. It comes with 4 GB, DDR3, 1333 MHz. It can work with up to 16 GB. And of course you can upgrade the local hard drive to a solid state one, which is quiet and extremely faster. Build quality. How's the build quality on this PC? Well, the case is pretty crappy and it feels pretty cheap. You know, it does have tiny rubber feet. As you can see, these are the rubber feet from it, extremely tiny, which isn't good for the vibration, because if the local hard drive is a mechanical one, it will vibrate quite a bit. There's the side cover. As for the other side, it doesn't have a side cover that comes off. The DVD drive only has 2 screws and then it comes out. The hard drive slides out like this. The front panel is the worst thing from this case. I mean, it looks okay enough, it looks good enough, but however, the plastic is pretty cheap. And these plastic things that hold the front panel together to the case are extremely cheap and they can break very easily. As you can see, the one from the top is broken and the one from the bottom as well. As for this door, it's extremely cheap, as you can see. really bad and it's hard to open and close. When you pull it up, as you can see, it doesn't close properly. You have to sort of pull it up even way more and pull it out like this, and it's gonna close properly. Now, how can you fix all these problems with this front panel? Well, let me tell you something, you can't. The best solution to fix it would be to buy a new case and move everything over to that case and dump away this case. Let's turn it on. I'll boot it into Windows 7 right now. There you go. Starting wind blows. This is my 24 inches Samsung LED monitor, which has an extremely great and sharp image. I really like it. This is the hard drive LED, as you can see, it's over here. There you go. And now let's see. Properties. Still loading. Oh man. Okay. Windows 7 Ultimate 64-bit Service Pack 1. It's pretty great, I like the performance. Then we start into Linux because I don't need Windows 7. All my drivers and everything work with Linux. I didn't need to install any single driver. However, for the Windows 7 I needed to go to the internet, press enter here. I needed to go to the internet and download every single driver for the graphics card, internet and all that. And as you can see, this is not Windows XP, it's actually Linux Mint Mate edition, as you can clearly see. Let's see. System monitor, as you can see, Linux Mint 16 Mate edition. You can see this is the Luna theme, and it originally comes with this Mint X theme. So overall, how's this computer? Well, as I said, the case feels cheap, you know, and it certainly is cheap as well. Very bad quality plastic. This front panel is pretty terrible. But the performance of this computer hides all that. Is this computer anything you would buy? Yes, I recommend this computer. This is now 3 years old and you can find one pretty cheap nowadays. So if you want to buy a fast used computer, this is a great deal. Obviously every computer that you find today in stores do have the Windows 8 preloaded, so if you want a Windows 7 computer or a computer to run Linux on with decent performance, this is a great computer. I certainly recommend it. I would personally change the case, and that's gonna happen pretty soon. That's pretty much it for this time. Hope you liked this video. If you did, thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe, because there's definitely more to come. Cheers guys!